Darrion, kind of feels for me like entering this featherweight tournament is almost like your chance to hit the reset button. Would that be fair to say?
Absolutely. Darrion Caldwell 2.0.
I mean, well, tell me about that a little more. Did when they came to you with the idea of going up to featherweight, getting back into the tournament, getting back into things, was there any hesitation, or did you just immediately realize, oh, hey, this is my chance?
Absolutely not. You know, when I got the call that I was going to be at the, or one of the 16 men inside the tournament, I was about to jump on Goliath. So I figured, what could be worse, Goliath or jumping in the 16-man tournament? So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do them both. I'm looking forward to being able to showcase my skills at 145. You know, coming off 2 losses to Haraguchi. Obviously, it's a sour taste in my mouth. You know, been going 2, but at the same time, just losing my belt right now, it's like a double-edged sword. You know, it's like, is it good or is it bad? It's neither. You know, I'm here at 145 to come collect the belt and then go back down to 135 and get my strap back at 35.
So there's, I mean, could this potentially be a jump up to 145 permanently, or do you see yourself going back and forth between the two? Or
I'm still the champ at 135. I'm the Bellator 135-pound champ. That's not going to change.
So you still feel you won the fight?
I'm still the champ. And so I'm just here to collect another belt at 145, and then I'll go back down and give Haraguchi another rematch and be a 2-time champ right there. I mean, it is just what it is. When you think of Bellator 135-pound division, you think of me. You don't think of Haraguchi, you don't think of Ben Dejas, you know. You think of a Darrion Caldwell. And so that's how it is, and that's how it's going to be. I am the Bellator 35-pound champ. I'm up here at featherweight to collect another belt.
Do you approach this tournament with your wrestling background? Do you approach this tournament, are there any similarities to competing in a wrestling tournament with the bracketing and all that?
Absolutely. The bracketing format, it plays into my favor. Just a little bit more, just because I get months in advance to be able to train for a guy, whereas usually you wake up in the morning, you weigh in, you know, the day of that you're going to compete, and you go wrestle against 4 or 5 guys. This time I get a man 2 months out, boom, I fight him. Get another man 2 months out, boom, I fight him. And so it just makes it easier when you're like, all right, I know what to prepare for, I know what to train for. Obviously, there's no easy fights in this division. That's why there's 16 men here and not 8, you know, because everybody's got a chance to be a world champion. You know, there's world championship caliber fighters anywhere you look in this division, you know. And so I'm just here to put my stamp on this organization and show everybody why I'm 6-0 at 145, and I'm here, bro.
So give me your thoughts on Henry. I feel like Henry's the type of guy who he's had his greatest success when people have kind of overlooked him a little bit. Do you respect that about him?
I've trained with Henry. I know what he's gonna bring to the table. Obviously, he's gonna bring a different aspect. You know, we're growing. We hadn't trained together for about 2.5 years, but when you talk about Henry Corrales, you gotta understand this is a killer. This is a guy who, when I was watching his last fight, cage side, I thought he killed the man. And so it wasn't a guy who I was like, all right, I want to fight this guy next. It just happened to play out this way. I think in order for me to be in this tournament, you know, that was a name given. And again, I want to be the 145-pound champion, and it's not anything to do with Henry. Again, Henry's a great competitor. He's riding like a 8-fight win streak, you know, and I'm on a 2-fight loss streak. So to be able to fight a guy like Henry is everything that I want, just because I want to test myself, you know, against the best fighters in the world. And Henry is the best fighter in the world. He is the guy who you call to go to another promotion, and you know he's going to hold you down. He's the guy that you call to take a step up and take a world title fight, because you know he's going to bring that fight to the guy. You know, so when you talk about Henry Corrales, you know you got to expect fireworks, you know, regardless of who he's fighting. You got to respect him.
So, got to ask you, have you let yourself think a little bit to what you would do if you got the $1 million prize?
That's just the icing on the cake, you know. What's important to me is getting my belt at 145.
We haven't thought, like, you know, new car, buy a house, anything like that?
not until I won that 145-pound belt.